Yo, this is another shippuden review, 300. Um, this was a quiet episode. You can say there was a outburst and was a marriage episode. Like, watching most fights and you expect to see a really, demonstrated battle, especially from amongst guys like those that are strong, like mizukage, mizukage, and shippuden. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like they ain't intending to hurt no one. They just want to be sealed up. You can see that they want to get rid of the fact that they're actual puppets, especially Mizukage, because right now he's at the state that he's gonna attack if he's actually being controlled, which he's sick and tired of. So I like his character in which he have developed, and I ain't saying that he have developed because I'm just knowing him. I'm just saying that I saw him as this outburst villain that was eager to kill right now. That he's such an insulted type of person, but it's only trying to get them to defeat him even quicker so it can ease them from the pain that they're bound through. Start off out of the left head as well. They've been trying to see up. He's eager to go back to the living dead, or the dead. So anyway, he's like asking himself, why hurry up, seal me up, why is it working? So right, cause he's saying my body is programmed to go to seal jutsu, so they did. While doing so, you can say they went in on a rampage and they just obliterate those little ninjas. They obliterate each and every one of them. Then they come to the point they're like giving up their weakness, while Mu and Ananki is like they're using their dynamic techniques, and you're like, you can see the craters of rocks that have been bored up, so they're going at it for a while. While those two, Kage and Mizukage are right there, saying the Mizukage weakness is like, he's a solo type of guy, Genjutsu type of user. So it's like they're saying, no physical attack gonna work on him, so you're gonna come up with a better attack, defeat him. And basically his power is basically resorted to the clam that he has summoned. So he's saying that this clam is basically the ritual of my power. So like a marriage or something like that. Camouflage, I'm not saying, why is it taking so long for them to defeat him? Oh yeah, he's strong, so that's the problem that's there now. Yeah, you're giving up your weakness, but it's still strong. We can't even defeat you if you want us to defeat you at that point. The right card said he's a lightning type of guy, he would take earth style and wind style and take me down. He went off to a separate location so it can be easier for those guys to do their shit. But they're having much of a problem right now because they're so confused. Yeah, we come at this point where like they're playing this kunai knife at the Mizukage, and Mizukage is like, he got him, but he's like a mirror, a clone or something like that. Something like that the clan is actually, taking control of. I'm like saying, this clan is a main root of defeating these guys right now, because the clan is the one is actually developing the marriage and those stuff. So all they need to do is destroy the clan. But as you can see, the clan is actually a tough-hearted clan, so they need the weapons to defeat him. But the thing is now, the weapon they have fling on the Mizukage, they didn't have any more of those. So the Mizukage are like there. Go for it. Go back for the weapon. I'm giving you as much time as you need. Come on, go on. Yeah, come on. Like you have these guys that are calling whiskey eyebrow, and he ain't like that, You have the first part they call him whiskey eyebrow, is like hot tempered. It's like, oh Gary, I'm gonna kill you for all that reason. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he give up is weakness. For real. And they're having a point that they're coming to. They can't even defeat him. For real. He's too strong for the point. And they ain't coming up with a tactic that would say that they actually have an idea on to defeat him, because telling your technique and your weakness is another thing, but knowing how to defeat him is another. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come up with something else to defeat that guy. And they went for their little kunais and they're like flipping off the clam. The clam like suddenly disappears, and then he's saying, hold on, this is awkward. First you've been digging in the ground for the kunai knives, and now that I'm telling you my weakness, and you actually call me whiskey browns, you even can't even strike me even once. Not even my clam. How the hell are you gonna defeat me? I wonder if it's even a war I'm facing right now. You know what I'm saying? He's like there freezing and inside and trying to get these guys to come to the point where we can defeat him. They're like, oh, I'm so confused, I don't understand, man. How you can defeat me and those stupid stuff and those, it's like they're stuck right now. They're tired, exhausted, they're confused. I'm not saying this guy could have wiped him at that very moment, but he was in control of his body. You know what I'm saying? Until until. But before I reach until, go back to the mizukage part. Mizukage is like there, fighting off Mu, and he's like there, sensory type is weak, I suspect, because Mu's invisible. He's probably everywhere right now. He's using an attack. Onunki's like running. He's so old, age just takes a toll on him. His cricket's back, the back, retinal spine on that area, running down his back. Spine just finally gives way, and he's like, oh, not now, and more pressure for him. Then Gara comes in, protects him, right there, and then Mu's like, oh, Kazukage. He's like more of the guy who's actually mean business, because I think he's actually fighting the Tsusuke, because he knows that Tsusuke is probably not the old person who can't beat him, but the only person who intends to fight right now. So basically other attention is focused between those two until Gara comes in, trying to use his sand and all the stuff, and then Naruto comes in when he's about to use one of the dynamic technique on Tsusuke and Gara, and then he dodges Naruto, saying that, yo, your written technique is still slow and all those stuff. I'm faster than you and those stuff. Then Naruto's like on a rampage, so Gara elevates him in the sky with the sand, and then he just pops out with a Rikuru Chakra with a Rasengan and arrested and moves better, and then moves was stuck in the ground. Then Oninki used a little earth style, driven him to earth, and then then he was sealed up just like that by some sand and those stuff. While that happened, while that was the end, he said something they should have paid attention. He said, I'll come back, I'm still here. So they went off to another battle. Gara went off to the Tsusuke on the mizukage. Him and Onunki, while Naruto went off to the Raikage part. Anyway, now Onunki's like there, different in the most part. He was weakened by the fight with Mu, but he went off to a troll that, Gara's like there, seeing that he was strong one. He's actually acknowledged on the mizukage that he's strong and those stuff. On mizukage, get their attention. Anyway, best part was this, when he actually defeated on the Tsusuke, and he did so. And while it wasn't intended to destroy the alliance, he had to, because he was being controlled. So he did. And then Gara was actually restrained by his own technique, because he was actually running out of chakra. Things was occurring really fast and those stuff. So the battlefield is getting really rough and those stuff. So they gotta pull themselves together and realize this is not only a joke. They gotta find a tactic. They gotta find a strategy on how to defeat Onunki, because they have done them best by telling them his weakness. They need to think smart and act cool, and not worry about what he's gonna do next, because he ain't intend to kill you. Guys, if you're dead, you cause it on yourself, because you're ninjas. Come on, think and have a tactic on how to defeat this guy. He's waiting for you, because Onunki he has back problem. He had back problem. Mizukage even telling that when he was actually using earth style and smashing his clam. He has back problem. Ooh, you gotta put more pressure in that punch, nigga. He had back problem. Shotgun bitch. So they gotta put themselves together. There's a reason why Gara left them to do this. But I think there's a reason why Gara is back to do this himself. So, things is going on bad. And tomorrow in the next squad is actually going off to where Raikage is, and Naruto is on his way as well. So there's going to be some shit going on there. It's going on quite well. Best part of this episode was when Mizukage was like telling them on how to defeat him and all stuff. And yeah, even how this Smith Shinobi that doesn't even know how to defeat him. He Mizukage even saying Mrs. because we blame for this, So you even know that he's trying his best to get them to seal him up, because he's so sick and fed of being a puppet. That's how much pride he got at us back. He ain't wasting time here. So you gotta do your shit, because his technique is basically genjutsu, and the clam is part of this technique. It's mainly the strength of this is the clam, and the fact that he have drawn for this another technique in which all is given off that it's weakening Gara's sense, so it's gonna make it difficult for Gara. But the shinobi needs to come pull themselves together and start getting a clue of what's going on in order to defeat the Mizukage, because this ain't a joke no more. I know it was I know that they was trying to spice up a little comedy, but it's a war after all. So that end of the day, they have to defeat the Mizukage. And I'm looking forward to Naruto confronting Raikage. I think Raikage's son gonna be there. That's not what I expect, gonna be there as well, because I saw them in the glitter in the manga when they were actually when Raikage was there doing this shit. But I don't know if that's gonna be the next chapter mainly. But a good episode. I lied a lot.